Taurus, how you doing? Well, I did say March would have a very different vibe, and it's got one. Okay, you've got some interesting energies coming up this month, guys. We have got 3 really strong transits that are beginning this month. More so, I would say, towards the end of the month, however, it is coming. We've got Pluto that's going to be moving into Aquarius. It's going to give us a bit of a taster. That's actually very important for you guys as well. You've got a lot of energy happening in your 11th house of tribal energies, guys. You know, people, friendships, all the rest of it, sorting through it, engaging with groups more as well. So fun. So if you've been a little bit thwarted and you felt a little bit, you know, not lazy, guys, but a little bit, oh, you know, I don't really want to do too much. It's all going to change this month. We've also got Mars. It's still in Gemini at the moment, but it is going to be moving into Cancer energy, which is interesting. Very self-nurturing energies as well. What helps you, what gets you through. And we've also got Saturn that's going to be moving into Pisces. That's an interesting energy as well. Okay, right, Taurus, are you ready? Okay, let's have a look and see. Ooh, working with Morgan Greer's. I'm going to take these cards. I'm just going to turn those over. There are 3 on the table. So let's do it. Wow. Sorry, turn them the right way up as they fell out. Yeah, relationship energies, work, contractual agreements as well can be coming around here. Just bring these down a little bit. So contractual agreements, certainly. This can be something that we're looking at. It is linking me with work energies, you know, this sort of a sense of getting on with things. Certainly, again, coming together with other people, Taurus, whether or not it's, you know, just a one-on-one partnership energies, whether or not it's business partnerships, whether or not it's you wanting to work with a different team around your business life, or whether or not you're engaging with your family, your clan, to sort of get the job done, if you like. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of it going on. So on the 1st of March, okay, we've still got quite a lot of energy for you happening in the 12th. We've got Jupiter in the 12th house. We've got Venus that's just moved out of that 12th house and is moving into the 11th house. And as I said, we've got Neptune in Pisces up there. And Saturn is going to make a shift towards the end of the month again into Pisces. So yeah, quite a lot of water in the sky. And of course you are an earth sign, and you are ruled by Venus, bless. And we still have this transformational energy of Uranus in Taurus. Of course, Taurian energy is your energy, so transforming. So yeah, transforming yourself, transforming your workplaces, transforming your friendships, transforming your contracts, looking for justice. Guys, we're all looking for justice, aren't we? But at the end of the day, we've definitely got a much stronger movement. Interestingly enough, you bring a very similar energies here, where we are reflecting on past decisions, past associations, looking at emotional states. And it can well be that, you know, what we haven't felt we wanted to go towards or accept, certainly. And, you know, don't forget, Pisces energy is about acceptance. Then it may well be that, you know, we have now come to the end of the road a little bit, and we're thinking, right, okay, this is what we need to be doing. You know, this is where we need to look at things. Interestingly enough, you're bringing this energy, but it is reversed. So I think it's perfect, all right, in as much as no longer feeling as limited, we are able to break away from situations that, you know, were less fruitful, or we didn't feel at the end of the day were actually going to be beneficial to us. So this is a good energy. Wow. King of Rods can talk about associations as well, with other people. Wow. Self-employment, guys, money, anything to do with that. Again, this is taking me down these avenues of contractual agreements. So again, if you are Sun, Moon or Rising, Taurus, it may well be that we have got this sort of sensation of where we are looking to secure another contract. We are looking at money, certainly. This is going to be key, and all of us are looking at money at the moment, are we not? Okay, wow, that's interesting too. So I always look at this card and think this is a trust connection for me. This sort of 7 energy is a trust energy. You know, do I trust myself to be doing the right thing? Do I trust this situation? You know, I look at this 7 and it's almost like, oh gosh, you know, am I going to be left defenseless, you know, with no swords to defend myself or my position, for instance? Okay, so if it is a love energy, of course you are ruled by Venus. If it is and it doesn't necessarily mean that it is, but my point being that if you are actually dealing with that situation as well, then, you know, it may well be that these are energies that we need to look at. And what's very interesting as well is that 12th house energy, and there's a lot operating for you in the 12th and the 11th house. So shocks, surprises certainly can come in with that. And, you know, you have Neptune in Pisces and Venus having moved into Aries, but still in that 11th house. And this is the shock, surprises and transformational energies, but it's also tribal, don't forget. So yeah, looking at who we want to associate with, what we want to do. We need to get contractual agreements right. We need to find agreement around things. If we've not been happy with finances, maybe we are actually looking at another way of earning money. And slightly more laid back, I think, actually, with the 12th house. There's a lot of expansion there. We also need to look at, as I said, the immune systems, and certainly with Jupiter in Aries, guys, you know, exercising, getting out there, looking after the body, looking at the diet, you know, don't forget 12th house, immune systems. So it is important that we still maintain that well. Having said that, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, the more I get these cards out, I'm thinking this is work energies as well. It's very much about new beginnings, laying down new foundation, new opportunities coming forward. Wow. And also, it may well be that we're going back to something that we may have done before, but we may have dismissed it. Or it may well be that we have another opportunity. We've got another bite of the cherry. Something comes forward. There is an opportunity, certainly. Don't forget, Jupiter is a wonderful energy for opportunity, right, and expansion. It is in Aries. So, you know, of the self, okay. So, yeah, I'm feeling that. It may well be that we have got new opportunities coming in, new contractual changes around financials. And also, can I just say as well that with Jupiter energy, it can talk about travelling, movement, but it can also talk about, we could be actually talking about house moves as well, because what we've got coming in later on in the month is this energy of sort of Mars moving into Cancer, right? Cancer is very much about your home environment. You know, it's your home environment, yeah. And I really feel that a lot of you may be looking at contractual shifts around moves, around opportunities to move, if we're looking for a larger property, if we're looking to downsize even. But whatever this energy is, it's suggesting to me that we are going to get some sort of resolution to the problems. So looking back, definitely with that, I cannot believe it. And again, you bring this Knight of Rods. I've just made that statement about movement, and you know, any reader, anybody out there, you will know that when we look at this energy, yeah, it can talk about a bit of a player if we're looking at relationships. So yeah, if we're looking back and we've had a bit of a player around us in the past, and we've all encountered them, haven't we? You know, you just got to play the game, guys. But at the end of the day, you know, it may well be that we're now waking up to that realization, you know, that we've been played, all right. But this can also talk to me about house moves, travel, movement, anything to do with that, you know. So again, renovation, certainly with Uranus, transformation in Taurus, you know. There's an awful lot on the table, actually. There's lots and lots of different ways I can go into this. Wow. But you are bringing me this energy of the 3. So again, you know, we've got a tremendous amount of water in the sky as well, guys. You know, we're moving into a lot of water with this Mars going into Cancer, and of course Saturn moving into Pisces. And you know, you are Earth energy, so it's sort of laying foundation. You know, it's sort of like, you know, we had mud bricks before we invented concrete, didn't we? So my point being that we can rebuild if that's what we want to do. So again, where there may have been disappointment, where we may have been let down with something, you know, it may well be that we haven't had luck with getting that move. We haven't been able to secure contracts. We haven't been able to secure the new house, secure the mortgage. Well, I think this is going to change, all right, as we're moving forward. Wow. Spirit are asking you to stand strong. I like it. Leonian energy for me, this energy. So using your own power, and that's certainly something that we're all going to be stepping into, I feel. Certainly a massive group dynamic coming now with this power energy of Pluto moving into Aquarius for 3 months. So we've got a lot shifting forward. There's a lot going on, but don't forget as well, you know, Plutonian energy still in Saturn at the moment, still in Capricorn. Saturn rules Capricorn. So again, it's governmental stuff. So again, it could be the law increments in there. Again, looking at your contracts more carefully, insurances, anything like that. All right. And if we're talking about an insurance around love, how can we ever insure around that? You know, and we have to open up the heart here, where I feel with this strength energy. If we have had disappointment, it doesn't mean to say that we shut ourselves off. And I certainly don't think you're going to do that, Taurus, because I've really got you sort of stepping out into new areas and associations, but it can be linking me with associations from the past. Interestingly enough, I'm saying open your heart if it is that. All right. But you bring moon energy, right? And again, moon energy. I look at this, could be Scorpio, could be, you know, all of this energy. Again, this reinvention on one level, but also this sort of moving into a different evolutionary pattern, if you like, now. So recognizing, looking back, recognizing what hasn't worked, recognizing what wasn't just within relationships, for instance. Who are our friends, who are not our friends? Who are our people? Do we want to carry on having fun the way that we were, you know, or do we have to sort of bring that to an end now? Okay. Wow. Ooh. Well, you know the steps with this energy, guys. Right, again, very grounded. You guys can be very stubborn when you choose to as well. But at the end of the day, you know, this 8 for me, you're good at it. We're making gold here. You know, we can make gold with this energy. So again, you know, going forward, recognizing that what worked before doesn't necessarily work now. Don't be afraid to go backwards a little bit to ultimately go forwards. I think that's key. And your last card, wow, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Queen of Pentacles, guys. And the Queen of Pentacles for me, again, you know, she is an earth energy. And you know, we have several earth energies. However, she is an earth energy, and I like her. And the fact that she's coming here at the very end of this gig and not here where she's looking onto something, that tells me that we are sort of now recognizing what works, what doesn't work, what needs to come forward. So wherever your Taurus is, whether or not you are sun, moon, rising signs, at the end of the day, stay grounded. You can do that, but it is going to be good for you because there is quite a lot of Pisces happening in that 11th house for you. So transformation of your tribes, transformation of your ideologies, you know, be more objective about what you can do, be more confident, certainly with this energy of strength. And of course, we've got Jupiter in Aries, you know, assertiveness and expansion around that. Yeah, so whether or not it's your lovers, whether or not you're thinking about going backwards, whether or not you're still battling with that, whether or not it's your friendships and you're recognizing certain things falling away. But what we've got is new beginning, a new opportunity. All right. So I hope that's helped you. If you know where I am, guys. So God bless, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.